What's up, guys? Coach Sil here with Ask Coach Sil. We're going to talk about caloric intake and the easiest, most simplest way you can calculate and figure your calories and what you should be taking in. Okay? I like easy and simple because it's doable and you're going to be a lot more consistent if you just keep things simple. So the easiest way to do it is take your body weight and multiply it by either 13, 15, or 17. 13 is for the person who's a bit overweight, who holds weight very well, who, not well, but a lot of weight, holds a lot of body fat, maybe not very active in their daily habits or their job, sits down a lot, drives a lot. 15 would be a person who's on her feet maybe, but metabolizes carbs fairly well, but still puts on body fat. And a 17 would be someone who's like a construction worker who's constantly active and is just generally leaner, like an ectomorph. So 15 would be like a mesomorph, 13 would be like an endomorph, like the Homer Simpson look. So we're gonna do that now. So we're gonna do 200. That's a rough estimate of my body weight, a little bit over, times 15, so I'm a mesomorph, and I'm gonna get 3,000. So I have 3,000 kilocalories. That is the energy my body needs to take in on a daily basis in order to just maintain my muscle mass, my body weight, all that stuff. Now, if I want to lose weight, I'm going to multiply 3,000 by 0.7. And I'm going to take that, it's going to give me 2,100 calories. So if I want to lean out, shred for the summer, I'm going to be taking in about 2,100 calories. That's pretty accurate for me. I'm about 2,400 calories when I go on a cut. If I want to gain weight, I'm going to multiply by 1.3. And that gives me 3,900 calories. That's pretty accurate as well. When I bulk up, I try to hit about 4,000 calories I'm trying to put on muscle mass. Now, this is all well and good, and you're gonna lose weight, and you're gonna gain weight, and you're gonna maintain weight at all these levels. But the way you look is your actual macro intake, all right? So if you take in a basic breakdown would be 40, 40, 20. We have protein, carbs, and fats. 40, 40, 20, 40, 35, 25. So if you're really active, you want to get those carbs in. Maybe you don't metabolize carbs as well, so you want to take the carbs down, add a bit more fat to your diet. Go 40, 30, 30. And everyone's completely different here. You go on a keto diet, which is 70, 20 protein, 10 carbs, 70 fats. That would be like the opposite side of the spectrum. And that's going to help you lose a lot of body fat as well. But everyone is different, so the splits are very important. But notice that there's a consistent balance between your macros. If all of a sudden you decide to be, quite frankly, an asshole and have, let's say, 25, 35, or no, 25 grams of protein, so you're gonna go like 40 grams of carbs and 35 grams of fat. When you start playing around with these numbers here, you are gonna get more body fat and less muscle mass. If your protein intake is really low and your fat intake is really high, and your carb intake is high, which spikes up your insulin, you are gonna retain more body fat. So carbs and proteins play a huge, huge role. If you're gonna go on a high fat diet, it's gotta be low to no carb. You can't have your cake and eat it too, not in this case. Okay, so keep that in mind. Everyone's different. My preference, for me personally, this works the best. 40, 35, 25. I can still get plenty of protein in with trace fats that allow me to get 25 grams of fat in during the day. I can maintain that without a problem, and I get plenty of energy with 35 grams of carbohydrates in, even when I'm training hard. So this is, for me, this is magic. It works really, really well for me. For other people, 40, 40, 20 works better. I do like, my cheeses and stuff, so my fat needs to be a little bit higher than most, I guess. But that's what works well for me. So again, the amount of calories taken are extremely important, but you gotta find that ratio of fats, carbs, and proteins that really work well for you. And that's where working with working with a nutrition coach or someone to support you in nutrition really comes into play. There's a bunch of them that are great out there as well. We do it here at N6. But yeah, go find what works for you and get lean.